Hey friends, Fargo here. I've got another quick video for all of you. I wanted to talk a little bit about the newest taskline added to the game for this year's Thanksgiving event. The taskline itself is quite witty in its execution and dialogue, as well as how you obtain the items requested. So I'll be discussing everything you need to know about the taskline, what you do, how you do it, and what the rewards are. So with all that in mind, let's hop right into the video. Let's not waste any time here. First thing I'd like to show off is the full comprehensive visual of the task scale. Here it is on your screen. It requires very little cog fighting, but I would at least recommend doing this task with a friend or having at least level 4 gags. If you just made your turkey yesterday, do some gag training beforehand in preparation. And if you're a new toon, I'd recommend getting teleport access for Toontown Central, as it'll help a lot during this task line. So here's the whole task line. Most of it's pretty simple. There's only 2 tasks that require defeating cogs and 2 interactive tasks that I found entertaining. The rest are errand runs, which just require running around Toontown and talking to NPCs. Overall, there's 19 total tasks that must be completed in this task line to obtain the Thanksgiving accessories. The dialogue is also incredibly well written and clever, especially Dina Docker's dialogue. It has some powerful punch at the end, as well as some very quirky humor. I actually got a decent chuckle out of some of the script writing, especially this part, which we'll talk about more later in the video. Alright, let's talk about the actual task itself. First things first, you'll want to talk to Turnkey in Toontown Central. He's standing next to the Toon Hall. He'll tell you to visit Caesar in Daffodil Gardens to get some green beans. You want to head over to Daffodil Gardens and into the Tulip Terrace Tunnel. The salad bar should be located just to your right as soon as you enter the street. You'll want to head inside to meet with Caesar. Once you enter the building, Caesar hints that he most definitely doesn't want to green you in any way, shape, or form, and then tells you to go get some green beans. This is one of 2 tasks that will require you to defeat cogs, which I was unprepared for at first. This is why you should absolutely train your gags before attempting this task as a new toon. Caesar asks for you to defeat bean counters and collect 5 green beans off of them. Once you do that, you'll want to return to him for your next task. I got my bean counters thanks to the kind toons that were willing to use their bean counter invasions for this event specifically. To all those that are using invasions, I thank you. Moving right along, after you talk to Caesar, you want to go back to Turnkey and find out what you have to do next. This is where the teleport access task would come in handy. Once you return, Turkey will tell you to visit Timothy next. He resides in Acorn Acres, so if you don't have teleport access, you should try teleporting to the minigames playground for easy access. Once in Acorn Acres, you'll want to head to the tunnel furthest away from the playground center labeled Acorn Avenue. This street doesn't have a minimap, so I'll walk you through where to go. Once you enter the street, you'll want to follow it as straight as possible, not diverging onto any of the side streets. It should be the red building at the very end that says Fine Woods and Canned Goods. Go ahead and enter that building. Timothy will explain to you that you need to get him a door hinge before you can have any cranberry sauce, because his door is apparently real squeaky. So now you have to talk to Maple Oak, who is in the building just across the way to your immediate left. It's tough to read this building's text, but it should be the correct building. After you speak to Maple Oak and get Timothy's hinges, he sends you right back to Turnkey in Toontown Central. Again, this is where the teleport access would come in handy for Toontown Central. Otherwise, you'll need to walk through Barnacle Boatyard or Daffodil Gardens to get back to Toontown Central. Turnkey will tell you to head on over to Barnacle Boatyard for your second to last item, mashed potatoes. He asks you to talk with Dina Docker, who is located near the center of Lighthouse Lane. Her building is called Docker's Diner. When you enter and talk to Dina, she'll request that you move your boat away from the diner, despite not having a boat, nor there actually being a boat outside. Something tells me Dina is seeing things, but that might just be me. She'll ask you to go park your boat somewhere else, so the only logical thing to do next is to move your imaginary form of seafaring transportation all the way to a Lighthouse Lane tunnel. I went to the entrance of the playground, but I believe you can walk to the Berg Tunnel as well to complete this task. You don't necessarily need to walk all the way up to the tunnel of choice, you really only need to be within a certain radius of the tunnel to complete the task. Once you've docked your boat somewhere else, you return to Dina only to find out she's onto your shenanigans. She asks you to talk to Davy Drydock to see if you can park the pretend ocean vehicle there instead. You'll find his building to the far left of the fishing pond in Lighthouse Lane. The name of the building should be What's Up Doc. Naturally, there's too many cog buildings in Lighthouse Lane, so you have to go deal with them. This is the last task that deals with cogs, but it may prove to be a challenge for new toons, so I recommend tagging a friend along for this part. Once you've conquered the 2 cog buildings on Lighthouse Lane, you'll want to return to Davy to finalize this task. He'll ask you to return to Dina Docker, who will now be satisfied enough to give you 200 nautical pounds of mashed potatoes, which you promptly stuff into your pockets. I'll let the dialogue speak for itself. 200 nautical pounds of mashed potatoes. Alright, here's your order. I recommend putting in that bowl. Did you just put that in your pocket? Oh my god. Oh no. Did I really? Oh my god. I love this game. I love this game. I don't have shrugs. Once that's over with, you'll eventually find out that it was Dina's imaginary boat the whole time. After this conversation, you'll be told to go back to Turnkey. Again, teleport access will be very useful here. Once you make it back, Turnkey will be astounded by just how many Canberry cans there are. In fact, he's so astounded, he tells you to begin throwing pineapples at the Toons of Toontown. Ouch. So I decided to just throw them all at Turnkey. You can throw them wherever you like, but that doesn't mean you can't have some fun with it. After you're done terrorizing Toons with pineapples, Turnkey is once again astounded with how quick you finish the task line. He gives you 2 accessories, and that's it. All you have to do now is check your mailbox, and you're all set. Here they are, your rewards for completing the task line. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about these accessories. Which one is your favorite? I'd love to know. Alright, now I just need to go buy Delight real quick. 550 jelly beans, and this is what they look like on a toon. The leaf is my personal favorite. My final thoughts on the task line, it was really quite charming. It was a bit short, but worth it in the end. It's easy enough for the new Turkey toons to complete, so long as you have at least level 4 gags and a friend. If not, there's plenty of toons out there willing to help out, especially all of the toons using bean counter invasions. Those are a big help in completing this task line. Overall, this has been quite the fun update so far. Could be more extensive, but then again, this is 2 times more content than there was in previous Thanksgiving updates, and for that, I'm glad to have experienced it. Well, that's all there is to it. I hope this guide was of some help. Make sure to like the video, comment, and hit the bell icon to get notified for when I upload. Don't forget to subscribe to join the Hypno Party, and remember, I've been Fargo, and stay hypnotized, folks.